Hey guys, what's going on? Kel back here representing the 40 call Warhammer 40,000 channel, and we're going to have another video, another discussion, because a new article, new piece of gear has just gone up on the Warhammer community page. This time it is about the new edition and specifically the rules around blast weapons, I believe. All I know is, as per usual, Carl has sent me a message saying, dude, there's something new on the Warhammer community channel. Let's get a video done about it. So that's what we're doing here right now. Before we get into it though, big thank you for everyone who is watching the channel right now. People who have watched the previous videos we have put out. It means a lot that you're spending time to watch it here on 40 Call. If you haven't already subscribed, if this is the first video you're seeing, please subscribe. And please drop a like on the video. I keep saying every video, but if you put a like on this video and all the videos we do, it goes a long way to helping a little channel like 40 Call grow. And a big thank you as well to people who've tuned in and watched the first painting tutorial that we had on the channel just a few hours ago. Thank you very much for watching that. So like I said, if you're new, subscribe and like and leave some comments. But after all that, let's get into it. So this is the Warhammer 40,000 new edition Kaboom, and it says having a blast. If you like blowing stuff up with your heavy ordnance, you're gonna love this. So let's have a quick look and see what we got. So we've got Warhammer 40,000 having a blast, and the new template, and here we go. We've all been there. A numberless horde of Tyranids is hurtling towards your army, but even as you line up your trusty ordnance weapon to blast a ruinous chunk out of their ranks, you roll a 1. Yep, it happens. It happens. For the number of shots you fired. There's nothing worse than rolling like a D6 and getting a 1. It's disheartening. And then you use a command point, and a 1 still turns into a 1. But anyway, well, no more. The new rules for blast weapons ensure that you get the most bang for your buck when targeting larger concentrations of enemy troops. So we've got blast weapons. Some weapons have blast listed in their profile abilities. These are referred to as blast weapons. In addition to the normal rules, the following rules apply to blast weapons. Okay, so it'll be things like, let's have a think ahead before we discuss it. So it'll be like Lehman Russ battle tanks, I think, or maybe plasma annihilators, or las cannons, or something like that. So let's have a quick look and see what it says. Number 1. If a blast weapon targets a unit that has between 6 and 10 models, it always makes a minimum of 3 attacks. Okay? So if when determining how many attacks are made with that weapon, the dice roll result is less than 3 attacks being made, make 3 attacks instead. Okay, it makes sense. That's kind of like the Repulsor Executioner's Heavy Laser Destroyer, because the minimum that can do on a D6 damage roll is a 3. For example, if a grenade D6 weapon with a blast rule targets a unit that has 6 or more models, and you roll a 2 to determine how many attacks are made, that roll is counted as being a 3, and that weapon makes 3 attacks against that unit. Okay, it makes perfect sense. You're throwing a grenade into a horde of enemies, and you would expect to damage more than one with anything that is causing an explosion. Okay, makes a lot of sense so far. And then, when a blast weapon targets a unit that has 11 or more models, do not roll dice to randomly determine how many attacks are made. Instead, make the maximum possible number of attacks. For example, a grenade D6 weapon with the blast roll targeting a unit that has 11 or more models, that weapon makes 6 attacks against the unit. That's really good. I was hoping that we're going to do something like this and not bring back blast templates, because I ain't a fan of blast templates, to be honest. Blast templates were a thing of the past and they shouldn't come back. But this, really good, really easy to do. You see a horde of 11, count how many units there are, 1 to 10, get 3, minimum of 3. You might get up to 6, but 11 or more, boom, 6, and you're throwing it in every time. That's cool. I like that. It'd be interesting to see, because I don't use a lot of grenade rules, that if, for example, I have a 5-man intercessor squad, okay, and I've got like a group of 20, I don't know, termagants coming at me, and I want to throw a grenade, does each model then throw 1 grenade, and then does each model then get D6 number of attacks and get 6 maximum attacks? You know what I mean? That's 30 attacks going in with a grenade. That's a lot. And does it count on Overwatch? Maybe it'll say in the bottom. That's right. Weapons designed to engage and destroy large groups of enemies will benefit from a more reliable number of attacks to ensure they make their presence felt. As you can see, it's not all about heavy ordnance weaponry either, but grenades and a whole bunch of other more history guns, warheads and munitions as well. All 174 blast weapons. Wow, there's really that many? Okay. All 174 blast weapons and relics listed in the back of the new Warhammer 40,000 core rulebook gain this ability. Here's a selection, of 5 of them, and why we're happy to see them included. Okay, so we've got the Barb Strangler, Death Strike Missile, the D Cannon, the Squig Launcher, and the Player Bombardment. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Should we click into one of these and see what happens? Have a look at the Barb Strangler. See what we come up with. Just goes straight to the shop, right, for the model. Okay, fair enough. We'll go back. Don't need to look at that. Okay, and then we've got some Cadian forces there, some Imperial Guard guns. Okay. Now, despite their cool new rules, blast weapons don't get all their own way. There is one drawback that makes your choice of vehicle, turrets, sponsons and monstrous mutations all the more important. As we mentioned in yesterday's article, vehicles and monsters can shoot their weapons at enemy units within engagement range, so 1 inch, within close combat of them. However, they cannot do so with blast weapons. Okay. Blast weapons can never be used to make attacks against a unit that are within engage range of the firing model's unit, even if the weapon has the pistol type, or if the firing model is a vehicle or monster. Firing high explosives at point blank range is extremely unwise. Yeah, that's fine. Totally understand that. So there was a lot of people yesterday who I was talking to saying, oh yeah, I can't wait to charge up me Lehman Russes and put the battle cannons in. And now you can't, because I guarantee you weapons like that will have the blast keyword in. So there's 174 guns that have the blast weapon in, and I don't think you'll be able to do it. You might be able to do it in things like charges and stuff, which you could before, but point blank range ain't going to work, which I think is good. It makes sense. It's Games Workshop applying common sense, and once again listening to the gamer, which is really good. They've taken on board our feedback as a community. They've listened. They've implemented the rules. Well done, GW. So there you have it. Get ready to splat and exploderize your enemies to pieces in the new edition by grabbing a mighty battle tank or gribbly monster to bring their augmented firepower to bear upon your enemies. Join us again tomorrow when we'll be looking at the overhauled rules for terrain. This is the bit I'm interested in, terrain rule. Overhauled rules for terrain in the new edition. Until then, let us know which other weapon you reckon will be picking up the blast ability in our Warhammer 40,000 Facebook page. Okay, so that's really good. It is good to see that weapons, when they're going to be used on the board, are going to be like the same as in real life. If a grenade goes into a large group, it's bound to do more damage than 1. It's bound to do a minimum of 3. It's bound to hit more if there's 11. You know what I mean? Let's just go back to the rule about 3. The unit has between 6 and 10 models. So units are going to have 6 and 10 models normally. I'm thinking things like Necrons. I'm thinking things like Tyranids. I'm thinking things like Orcs. Maybe some Chaos Space Marine groups. Things like Berserkers. Space Marines, not so much, because Intercessor squads and Infiltrator squads normally run in groups of 5 for better leadership and things like that. But who knows? Who knows how people are going to run them, and who knows what we're going to see in the future. I would love, guys, to hear some more comments. I would love to hear your comments on this and let me know what you think. Do you run armies that have big hordes? Do you normally run armies that run against big hordes? And how do you feel overall about these new rules and the fact that some weapons and things are going to get the blast keyword put in them. So let me and Cole know what you think, and we'll get back to commenting as soon as we see them. But like I said at the beginning, guys, it's always good to put videos out and get some likes and some shares and some subscribes to the channel. We are a brand new channel, only been around for a very short time, even though me and Cole have played 40k for a long time. So if you want to be part of a new channel, and you could say now that you joined 40k right at the beginning, before it became like a massive channel, which we hope it's going to be in the future. So drop a like, doesn't take much. A like goes a long way. It honestly does. The way that the YouTube mechanics work is mental. So if you drop a like on the video now, hit that button, hit that like button, and it will do us all a massive favour. If you want to subscribe and keep up to date, press the subscribe button now and press the bell for all notifications. If there's any more videos go up today, any more articles, I will gladly put some more videos up. If any go up tomorrow, of course, I'll put them up then tomorrow. But this is Kel on behalf of 40k, wishing you a good day. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you all soon.